We're now running on a digital meter. To start the resistance measurements, you must join the leads together. And with the leads joined together, the meter should drop to 0. It doesn't. There's 0.3, 0.4 of an ohm in the leads, and for small values of resistance, that must be considered. Pretty irrelevant for the values of resistors we're measuring. This doesn't auto-range, so we've got to look at the resistor, decide what size it is, and then choose a suitable size on the meter. So we're starting off with a resistor of a value of 470 ohms, which will be off the scale. So I must bring my meter into the scale range, and we can now take a reading of that resistor. If I do that for the rest of the resistors on this board, so I can leave the one lead where it is because it's common, and join into the next resistor. Again, off the range. I've got 6,000 ohms. I need to go to a 20,000 ohm range to be able to measure it. So that's pretty close to where I need to be. Moving up the range again. Again, we're off the scale. 40,000 ohms. We can't measure 40,000 ohms on a 20,000 range. So I'll increase the range to 200,000. And then we're getting our reading. Continuing up the range of my resistors, 0.2 mega ohms. We're off the scale. If I go into the mega ohm scale, and we're now taking a reading of the next resistor, which is pretty accurate for what we've had so far. Continuing up the range, for 4 million ohms, I can't measure that on a 2 million scale. Go to the 20 million scale. And the meter's struggling to get to the value, but we're getting close to it in the end. My last resistor, which is 9 million ohms, and the meter really is struggling to get anywhere near that value. So that's our measurement with the digital meter. Some digital meters will auto-range, which means you put the resistor onto ohms, the resistor setting onto ohms, and the meter will automatically select the scale. That's okay, providing you're not physically holding the pins as you make your reading, because then the meter will take a reading through your body, and that will give you a misleading result. So auto-range meters are not your panacea to every issue when it comes to selecting scales. You still need to think.